I've been lonely in my content creation journey for so long. But I don't believe it has to be this way. And because of that, I created a group of 15 creatives to join me on a trip to South Dakota, the Black Hills National Forest, for 6 days of collaboration, creativity, and fun. We don't have to be alone. Sometimes you just have to be with the right creative minds.
All right, so I was sent out this suitcase by a brand that doesn't actually require me to say what they are, so I'm not going to. Pretty much, they sent me a free suitcase. They literally like forgot to, what was the reason why I didn't have to do anything? Now, originally we were planning on taking these hoodies, and let me just show you how they look. Oh, goodness gracious. God, a lot better. Originally, we were planning on sending these hoodies out before we went to South Dakota. So my roommate actually lives in South Dakota, so he's pretty close to where we're staying. And we were originally gonna take these hoodies and send them out to Spot and then pick them up. That would have meant that we wouldn't have gone with this design because we were pretty pressed on a design and we wanted to get it shipped out at least 2 weeks before. We just decided to not do that. My friend Marita did these for us, and this is what it looks like with it on me. All right, how does this look? Creative Minds hoodie, this is an XL. Good job, Marita, you did a good job. So where's I got everyone's email from that thing, so it's like fine. It's just annoying because I had to there's no application that lets you send out one form and then have everyone sign a unique version of that same form without paying bread for it. So I found one on Bro, I forget sometimes. I don't have to just sit in my room and be sad all the time. I'm not sad all the time, but I don't have to sit in my room and look outside, and frequently I'll look at the park outside my house and be like, it'd be so nice to just be right there, right now, and not be stressed out about whatever it is I'm stressing about in the current moment in time. And I just forget sometimes, I have the free will, really, to go to something like this anytime I want and to not think about all the work that's going on, because it will definitely be there when I return. On a positive note, one of the best parts about this trip, the Creative Minds trip that I'm planning, is being able to partner with someone like Epidemic Sounds. I'm gonna talk about them in the future, but there was a time when I was really stressed out about how we were gonna make this work, specifically with money, and I was ready to take some money out of my own pocket to use for this trip, and Epidemic Sounds really came in clutch, bro. I was so stressed and they came in clutch, bro. Epidemic Sounds and God, it is God, bro. It's not anything I could have done. And it's just to see this all come together, to see all the months of work that we've been doing behind the scenes, trying to finding people was such a process, finding girls to go on the trip, because how do you tell random women that you're gonna go bring them into the South Dakota forest for a trip and make it sound legit, and it's finally coming together. There are a few times in my life where I feel genuinely proud of something. You have this idea in your head and the idea works, bro. When people believe in your idea, it's so awesome. Tiana is actually FaceTiming me right now, and she was the person helping me. Bro, shout out to Tiana, man. I don't know how I could have done this without her, for real. I don't know how I could have done this without her, bro. All right, let me answer this call. Yo.
Sorry, quick question.
No, you're good, what's up? I put this halfway up, pop them in the windowsill. It's 6:19, we are headed to the airport for $30. Anyways, I had a dream last night that I was in an airplane, and right as they were starting to give out beverages and stuff, I look out the window and the plane is already in New York, which is weird because I thought I was on a connecting flight. And bro, this is the problem with, I'm not even gonna explain what happened after, but just know that we were lower to the ground than I thought we were, and for some reason I could see directly in front of us. First of all, how am I looking in front of me, seeing a POV of the pilot's view? I woke up from that dream, and I don't know if that's projecting
low-key some anxieties that I'm feeling before going on this trip. We gotta pick up in 5 minutes. I can't show you my address, it's crazy. Let's go to the airport. I'm so excited! All of my things getting searched, bro. Per usual. I just got to my gate, but hear me out for a second. Why am I leaving out from gate C4? And think about this, right? I can't even say my gate number out loud without causing commotion in the airport. And the US isn't like they definitely know about this. In New York, for the most part, a lot of the buildings you go to don't have a 13th floor because 13 is an unlucky number. So it's not unlucky for me to leave out of gate C4. That's still crazy to me. I take that back completely. I'm actually gate C3, not C4. The work is done. All I can do is wait for all my friends to show up. I'm happy. When you like showed me that, I was like, there's no way they use it. I was actually kind of, I didn't want to tell you because it's a surprise, but I was like, this is so awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for just like, let me trust praise. Just for stuff like this. Look at Tiana Jr. Cam.
Joel, my dog, what's up, bro?
Good to see you.
I told you.
Okay, so we made it to the airport. Everyone is behind me. Look at this. Oh, this is so nice. Everyone's here. Everything's going according to plan, at least so far. We have to wait on two people, Monty and Gabby, who just got there. They just got here. And after we're headed to, we're pretty much gonna get food first to the spot, and then pick up the two other people who came from the UK and who are staying at this hotel like 20 minutes out. And once we all get together, then we'll all head over to the Airbnb, which is an hour away, bro. This is so exciting. I'm so excited. The coolest thing about this is that this is literally all of us right here. And this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 9 of us are here. We just have a presence when we come here. We have an aura, bro. They can feel it. Honestly, we're the youngest people in here too, so we're probably just disrupting them unintentionally.
Crazy. Oh my God, stop!
Yo, Tiana, what's good? This place feels like a fake reality. Like, it feels like one of those like old Western towns in the movies. It's so weird. But it's like, it's so cool to have, at the current moment in time, 12 of some of the coolest people that I know come out with me to the spot. I can't help but smile, bro. I can't help but smile. We're eating at this place called Harriet and Oak. It's a cafe, and we have to be here for a few hours because we can't check into the spot until 4. So we're probably just gonna relax and chill. We stick out like a sore thumb though. It's like probably the most amount of ethnic people these people have seen in a long time. But I'm about to eat some food. Junior. Wait, Joyce?
I'm drinking right now. I can't wait to get on the roof.
Nah, this is crazy in person. Nah, bro.
Bro, what is this? Bro.
Everyone got the camera first. That's a beautiful sight. Oh, no shoes, no shoes. This is so fire.
Yo, this doesn't look real.
This view is crazy.
Oh yes! This is how we do that creative minds.
Look at this.
Yo! This is clean. This is clean.
Bro.
Why can I not focus on anything?
Bro, hot tub? And a hot tub?
And a hot tub, kid, just for you, kid. Yeah, the hot tub. You got the hot tub.
We're doing this tonight, right? From my room. We're doing this tonight, right?
All right, I think this is your room. You, Winnie. Yeah, it's tough. Whoever wants to claim whatever bed, do your thing, but.
This is so not real.
It's nice. This is nice.
I can't believe it.
Why are you coming to mine? As you can see, we're all very excited to be here. This place is insane. Now the next plan is to get food for everyone. We have to go to a Walmart that's 30 minutes out. It's about to start pouring. This is so cool. Last night when I was sleeping, I was just thinking like, is this like really about to happen? Because obviously you're always worried when you create an event that the people at the event won't like it. Like you're just instantly, I'm in the heads of 15 other people to try to make sure that they are having a good time and having fun. Now we can move on to the next part. We're just getting this food and it's about to rain, but it's so exciting. Oh my goodness. The main point of everything is this is coming together very well. Like extremely well. It's like the best feeling is like when everyone is excited about being in the place that you found and the thing that you orchestrated, like everyone's excited. Oh, there's no better feeling, I think. People come from yeah, we gotta go. I'm gonna get food before it starts pouring. So I think this is gonna be $1,570.
I'm guessing 1702. I don't know why.
This Walmart is expensive, so I'm gonna guess 1,835.
Ooh, 1835.
1,200.
All right, dang, chef. Where's he going?
I don't know.
1375.
Wow, 1340.
Wow.
1340, yeah.
Who cooked for y'all last time?
Unfortunately, bro, we cooked for us last time. So did we give this to them tomorrow or tonight?
It's tonight. So we're gonna make custom cards.
Wait, why are you vlogging with that?
What else am I supposed to vlog with? What is that?
What do you mean, what is this? You know what this is.
Yeah, but like, where'd you get that? What is that?
Why does Tiana look like I just pulled a gun on her? Chill, it's just a gift. And what this gift is, and the reason I got it, starts a little bit ago. 2 days until Creative Minds Retreat. Oh, is it 2 days already? Whoa! It's the 23rd of August. I talked about getting this pocket Osmo for Tiana, and I tricked her. What I did, I said to her last night, yo, bring your, because she already bought some stuff for the Osmo, because she already knew she was gonna get it. I said, yo, you should bring like the lenses that you got for the Osmo so I can try it out on my Osmo. And she's like, okay, which one should I bring? Because I think she has an ND filter and a Pro Mist. I was like, honestly, just bring them both. I'm trying to just try them both. And I'm very happy to give her this. Like, I'm super happy. Again, Tiana, thank you. Like, getting this was, for some reason, kind of difficult. Now, for the last 4 months, Tiana has been helping me plan the Creative Minds Retreat. Keep in mind, we're not getting any money for this. There's really no reason that she has to help me, but she's pretty much been a part of every single major decision that we've made for this retreat. Countless hours in countless countries. We've probably spent more time planning this retreat than actually even going to the retreat itself. And I do not think it would have been possible without her. So I decided to get her what she's been wanting for a little while, which is a Osmo Pocket 3 by DJI.
You stole a DJ.
No, alright. Now, Tiana, that's because you helped me with this whole trip. You gotta think about it, like, I need the person helping me to keep making content. And the way you were talking, like, I'm about to get a job, that can't happen. Oh! So you gotta be making content still.
No, he's like, why you coming with that?
Yes, yes.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yes, of course. No, seriously.
This is not real.
No.
This is real?
Yeah, it's actually real. I really appreciate you for helping me with this, because I don't think I would be able to do this without it.
Yeah, this is, you gotta open it up now and start feeling good. That just means that you actually have to help me with the next planning.
Yeah, I got you.
All the videos that, like most of my videos that I make things from scratch, those go very well.
Everyone wants to be a
We stayed up till 1 a.m. last night talking after I gave everyone their sweatshirts and stuff, and that was a really cool feeling. I'm struggling with a little bit of the, what I knew was gonna happen when coming here. 2 people, Monty and Elijah, went to the gym this morning, I'm guessing, and I feel bad because I wanted to be a part of that, but at the same time I need my sleep, and we had a really good conversation last night, so it's like struggling between how do you go to an event like this and connect with the people, but then also stay true to your routine. I'm here for the people right now. Like, this is my event. I'm here for the people, and I want to be talking to these people as much as I can. So it's really hard because I really want to keep talking to everyone. That aside, though, this morning, Daryl was making breakfast, and that man's nice as a chef, you know. But what I want to do, because we were supposed to have Bible study originally at 8 o'clock. Everyone's still sleeping or they're still busy, and I kind of figured it'd be like this, but I don't want that to mean that I'm gonna stop sharing something that's good with you. And there was actually this verse from Romans 5:3-5. This is NLT. We can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they will help us develop endurance, and endurance develops strength of character, and character strengthens our confident hope of salvation. And this hope will not lead us to disappointment, for we know how dearly God loves us because he has given us the Holy Spirit to fill our hearts with his love. Come here. So for the longest time, I've been reading Jeremiah 29:11 when I'm going through like hardship or like hard times. That says, for I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, they are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a hope and a future. When I read the verse of the day, I was like, this actually is more encouraging low-key than Jeremiah 29:11 in some instances, because what this is saying is like, first of all, we can be happy when we run into problems. When you run into problems, it's usually a distressing thing, but we can rejoice when we run into problems because we know that they're here to help us develop endurance. This trip, for example, is a testament to that. Like, bro, we ran into so many problems, specifically with 2 things. One was finding a sponsor for the event, and 2 was finding the people to come to the place that we're going. Again, getting people, especially girls, to come to a random house in South Dakota is not an easy thing to do. Especially, like, we got a lot of the people within the last month. So to convince them to get a flight here and all that is a pretty difficult thing to do. So to see, like, this is gonna help me develop endurance and develop my character, it's just a cool thing to know that God knows that. God knows that it's gonna help us develop character. He literally says it in his book, man, that's cool. So the endurance helps us develop our strength of character, and that character helps us strengthen our confident hope of salvation. Because we were praying to God, man, like, God, please. And I told Tiana too, like, the biggest problem was the girls, and to be able to say, because Tiana was the only girl at the time, or we had maybe 2 girls who were kind of confirmed. I said, Tiana, like, watch, like, we're gonna get 5 girls, guaranteed, leave it to God. And we did, and we got 6. Man, what a blessing, man. Oh my goodness, what a blessing, man. I'm so happy to be here, man. Dear God, thank you for bringing us all here today. Thank you for allowing us to wake up nice and healthy on this morning. Help us to have a great time during this trip, a great day with nothing bad happened to anyone. Thank you for giving us this food. Bless the chef who prepared it. Help it to be nourishing to our bodies. Help us to enjoy this meal and this day and the people with us. In your precious and holy name, Jesus Christ, amen. All right. I think you should just take a little bit amount for first and then just come for seconds, because these girls are going to carry us in the ability to eat more. This breakfast, wow, it's just crazy how having a chef changes your breakfast entirely. Oh my God. We really did. Bless. Even though we're on the creative retreat, I still have to do some work. Specifically, starting to transfer over everyone's files from all the stuff. And I haven't played around with the footage from the Pocket 3 yet, or this Sony. So I'm gonna be proactive and start early, because there's like 15 creators here, and I need all of their files and clips, so. All right, we're going to Spearfish Canyon, 15 minutes away. Let's go.
Joel is over there. Hold on. I don't know why. I'm eating with food in my mouth, but I'm glad I met you, bro. Yeah, I think that's it.
We got a hailstorm coming in, and half of the group is on top of this mountain. You know, it's me and Richie leading the back of the pack. It was supposed to be a short little trip just to get people out the house, and it ended up being like a 2-3 hour. I feel like we've been here for like 2-3 hours. Are you serious? Because we left at 12. 2 hours and 40 minutes we've been out, and it was really nice, but it's starting to thunderstorm now. Our roommate told us that this hike was gonna be 10 minutes to get this waterfall, and we've been walking for pretty much 30. I knew it was not gonna be 10 minutes, bro, but I didn't listen to my intuition when it told me that we should just drive one car up at least.
That's that first mistake.
One car
bro.
up at least. That was the first mistake. So now the blacks are walking back. Nah, I can't say that. So now the pack is walking. So now if people start walking back to get the cars, I still want to see the waterfall. Everyone's in good spirits. Everyone's nice and energized. So I can't ask for very much more. You having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
Yo! Going. Going. Yo! Going.
We was just in that grass, super sunny.
Right? We were just over here, bro. We were just over here.
Oh, that's a hail.
Oh, it is hail. It is hail.
Oh, shoot, that's a hail. Look at that. All right, power line dropped on this tree. So we're not trying to get close, but it's like, yo, I'm not even trying to. Yo, check, whoa. Yo, do not touch the tree, bro.
This happened, bro.
Do not touch the tree.
There's no way back home out of this road, is there?
Yeah, you can go the other way.
Yeah,
Other way. Turn right back around.
The fact that it's on the power line is crazy, though, nah? Yeah, we're doing a lot right now. Yo, Cam, bro. Bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Like, what are you accomplishing, bro? For real, bro. Like, I can't. All right, we're gonna have to go around, I guess.
Is there another way?
I don't know.
We gotta go back through the hill.
No way.
Huh?
No, this is crazy, bro. It's the fact that it's touching the power line. That's the only thing that's like kind of sketching me
I wouldn't
out.
cut it though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be crazy.
I don't
Insane.
think I've gotten enough though from this.
We have to do a pit stop at Walmart to get some stuff. But honestly, that was kind of needed.
One of my favorite videos.
Your content isn't necessarily bad because of what you're saying. Sometimes it's bad because of how you're saying it. You gotta remember all these fast-paced apps.
And then I just write down like the voiceover, make a to-do list with like, okay, this is the shot I want to get, and then I just add reference pictures of the way I want it. The other pillar is just like experimenting with random stuff. Mini trailers for the YouTube videos that I make. So you get the vibes.
I think I was overcomplicating too many things for so long that I didn't post anything.
And I kind of found like that all in God now. So it's like I'm not doing this for y'all no more. I'm doing this for him. So kind of change things and like open up opportunities.
Okay, so Future Joel here. You probably just watched this video. If you watched it to the end, thank you very much. Now, I was thinking about it and this video is mad long already and I want to split up into 2 different parts, so I'm sorry. The next part is going to be, I promise this time, it's going to be done next week at the same time. Okay, so next Thursday, it will be done. Promise, okay? I'm not going to break my promise. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.